Happy New Year.
Well, Mr. Trump ruffled diplomatic feathers back in December by indicating that the US could be shifting away from its one China policy by recognising Taiwan. The Chinese people haven't been quite so forgiving of the president's apparent change of tone, though. Kerry Allen, China media analyst at the BBC's monitoring service, told me what they've been saying on Weibo, the Chinese version of Twitter.
For the last week, there have been people using the hashtags Trump wants to bully China and Trump refuses to wish Chinese people a Happy New Year. And there have been thousands of people talking about the fact that his refusal on the day to send a message to the Chinese people, they've seen it as a snub, and they've said that it's a break from tradition.
So he didn't send a message on the day itself, but he's sent a message now. Isn't that enough?
Not really, no. There have been a lot of people have been saying that it's too late to be sincere. There have been jokes out of it. I mean, some people have been saying maybe he mistook the time difference between China and the US. But largely, a lot of people have been saying that they don't feel that it's appropriate at so late a time.
Does discussion feature large then on the Chinese version of Twitter about President Trump?
It does, yes. I mean, normally it does anyway. But Trump's daughter has had a long-term presence in China. She had a Sina Weibo account, and one thing that has come out as a result of this late message from Trump is that Chinese media have regarded his daughter as very much going on the charm offensive. She's posted on Instagram a video of her daughter singing a Chinese New Year song, and also she visited an embassy in Washington. So people have been picking up on that and saying, why is she doing this and Donald Trump isn't?
That's Ivanka Trump, his eldest daughter.
Yes.
Is there a lot of fear about President Trump's attitude to China, particularly through recognising Taiwan?
I think that at the moment they're waiting to see what's going to happen, but there hasn't been any huge concerns coming out of the Chinese media. That they've not suddenly said, "Oh dear, we should have showed our support towards Hillary" at all. The view with China at the moment is that until the two meet, I mean, this is very important in China's culture anyway. The idea of meeting people face to face and developing a relationship. It's still very new with Donald Trump, and there's definitely an optimism towards working with him rather than a pessimism because of everything that he's been posting on his Twitter account or anything to do with that. There's particularly with trade, the Chinese media are saying that there's a lot of opportunity to work with Trump, and they're standing by that.
Our China media analyst Kerry Allen.